If you do not like and subscribe this video right now, you will get launched by physical force out of your bed and yanked and then spanked. These are 10 scary TikToks that you should not watch alone.
A nurse working at a hospital decides to go inside a room where many doctors and nurses are afraid to be in. The room in question is located on a floor that, according to rumors, is haunted. It isn't known if the rumors are true, but apparently, after what was captured, it may be the case that something truly strange is happening on this floor.
Okay.
On March 9th of 2021, a nurse known as Shanae Richardson pays a visit to the floor in question. On this floor, there's a hidden room that for some reason is blocked off from access.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So, one night, Shanae decides to enter this room.
Hidden
She
room?
gained access by asking a custodian to open it for her, but little did she know, this was a bad idea.
Ooh, what's in this hidden room?
So everybody wants to see what's behind the door, so I'm back and I'm gonna show you.
This is like I would do.
Alright, so one more time, this is everything that's wrote on the door behind this door in this hospital, and it's been unlocked, so I'm gonna go inside. Who's here?
It's gonna be like a figure on the other side of the door, something. I thought I saw something there, yeah.
In case you missed it, here it is again.
I saw it, yeah. Hold on, I just want to clarify. I definitely saw that, yeah. I definitely saw that, yeah. Yeah, I was not imagining it. I definitely saw that, yeah.
It now makes sense as to why Shanae
Yeah.
suddenly shut the door. Out of instinct,
That was
she had backed
freaky.
away upon seeing what looks like a face staring at Shanae from a distance. Its disembodied head seemingly stays in place without moving an inch.
The fact I saw that as well, like straight away, like I saw that, that was clear as day. That was strange. But the thing is, it could be also like the mind's like playing tricks, or like a round object like manifesting itself like to look like it's actually a person, but it could be an object. So it's freaky, but it's not enough evidence supporting it. Like we could have probably debunked it. It could have been something else.
A certain video was shared among many residents of a town where something quite peculiar had taken place. It happened right outside someone's house at around 7 p.m. Those who live here had thankfully caught the event on camera via surveillance footage, but the video itself is just part of the reason why neighbors are concerned. Whatever happened here had sent someone to the hospital. It was immediately after knowing this that residents of this neighborhood became terrified. The following is what was captured.
Where do I look? Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I see a shadow as well. What is that shadow? I think it's a shadow.
It was immediately after being knocked out by something that two people, presumably friends or relatives, come over to assist the man. Accompanying them is a dog that for some reason heads over to the spot where the object had seemingly flown from. It isn't clear why the dog had gone there first, but viewers think
That is
maybe
weird.
It was seeing something no one else could. Although quite strange, it's what occurred before that's most baffling.
That's so quick.
A flying object appears to strike the man from inside the house.
Yeah.
Now it's worth noting that he's okay, but he did need a couple of stitches
Wait,
afterwards.
what?
But
I'm
strangely,
confused.
He doesn't recall what happened. This whole incident is a blur to him as the impact was intense. Not much else is known about this occurrence, except that it took place in Colombia.
What? Like, how? First of all, it appeared out of nowhere, because I have no idea where the hell that came from. Like, I'm trying to look. Okay, so it starts literally from that point. So, so you can see it now. It literally comes out of where the hell that thing is. Boom. And the door was open, and it strikes a man. Right, okay. So it comes out of that thing, and the door was open, and it just strikes a man, knocks him out. What the fuck? What? How the hell do you explain that? That's weird. But they also were there, like, straight away. Like, they happened to be there. So the only thing I can think of is a setup. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, somehow it's all set up. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's nighttime in the following footage when a baby monitor inside a child's crib captures something that its parents have been worried about. It was all caught on the night of October 23rd of 2023. Suffice to say, their concerns have intensified after seeing what was captured. Even worse is that after this incident, their oldest child, who's only a year older, did this. Now, before showing the clip, it's worth noting that they were being babysat by a relative who recorded the whole incident.
The baby one's always creepy. Because you can't script them. You can't.
Cheyenne.
And babies have that sixth sense. waving at something there.
Now, what's concerning about this is that the parents have seen this behavior before in the house they used to live in. The house in question is where this footage took place, and it's what happens in it that made them move out. Living in their old home, their children used to stare at things that didn't appear to be there. Sometimes they would start crying after staring at nothing. Something was upsetting them, but the parents weren't sure what exactly that was until they saw this. After watching countless recordings from the baby monitor inside their youngest child's crib,
Look at this
one
hour
video
point.
caught
Okay.
their attention.
Okay.
Following is that video. Watch.
Oh, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. That was creepy. Okay, that was freaky. What the fuck?
It's for this reason, among others, that the family has moved out of this house. They believe that what was captured had been the spirit or entity that's been upsetting their children.
That is
From the
weird.
footage, one can tell that this black, shadowy mass is anything but a person.
It's literally a
The
black
red light
shadow.
past the crib, and the fact that it flies towards the ceiling suggests that this was something else.
These are hard ones to like debunk, you know. These are actually difficult.
A teenage boy and his family are taking a tour of a new house they had just moved into. Family in this footage hasn't had the chance to check out their new home until now. So naturally, out of excitement, they bring a camera to record this moment. But unbeknownst to them, this special occasion would suddenly turn creepy. It would be at this house they recently called home where something very strange happens. The following is their footage.
Don't like the fact it's not clear. It's quite blurry. Jesus Christ. Keep your camera still, love. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you're so bad at holding the camera.
Where is it?
God, you're so bad.
I know.
Hold the camera still.
That's the attic.
You wanna go in there?
That's the attic.
Well, you wanna go in there?
I want to see what's.
Whoa.
Out of nowhere, the sound of a screaming child is heard from somewhere inside the house.
Okay.
Realizing that no one else was home except an older relative, they bolt out as fast as possible, knowing that what just happened was not normal. Either a child
Not
from outside
convinced.
the house had screamed, or, as viewers believe, something else was captured. Listening closely, the scream seems to have come from inside the house, but strangely, there hadn't been another child inside. Then who was heard on camera?
Legit,
With no further
anyone?
updates or videos from this family, it remains unknown as to who or even what had spooked them.
You could not hold a camera still or clear it for 5 freaking seconds. That was literally the worst camera angles ever. So literally, you've had another child easily anywhere in the house. I don't know what's more terrifying, the scream or the camera angles. It was so bad. I'm not convinced. I think that someone else is doing the scream.
On the rocky cliffs of an ocean side, a very peculiar video was taken. The video itself starts off by showing a scenic view of the ocean, but apparently it wouldn't just be the ocean that astounds the person recording, but rather something else. They hadn't noticed what was captured until much later, and they were left even more spooked after learning that this place has had many people pass away, specifically from jumping off. Nicole, the person who took this, explains what she captured.
Rewatching this video I took of the ocean, and I just now realized I captured a voice. Clearly, it's not my voice.
Right?
A voice clear as day
That's
was
it?
heard on camera. No one else had been around, which rules out the possibility of this being said by someone close. Even weirder is that the voice sounds staticky, giving it a robotic quality.
That's
Australian
it.
to that of a pirate's voice. Viewers believe that this may have been the spirit of someone.
I don't
who
think so.
unfortunately passed
I
away
think
on
that
the
was
spot.
the
Just like
cameraman.
Nicole, they too might have been enjoying the view.
Nah.
But whether ghost or not, the voice alone is quite strange and continues to baffle Nicole to this day.
I think that was just the cameraman just putting on a deep voice because that's so easy to do. All you literally got to do is say look at it, mate. It's the ocean. It's not that difficult.
Now the following video comes from Isabel Riley, who no doubt believes that she may have evidence of something that can't be explained. The video she's made shows this evidence, which was captured by her boss, who later shared it with her. According to her boss, he was at a restaurant in New Orleans known as Antoine's. Now at this restaurant, there's a huge wine cellar with hundreds, if not thousands of wine bottles worth millions. So, out of curiosity, he checks it out. But if only he knew what was down there, he wouldn't have gone.
Bet one
While
that
being
gets
in the
destroyed,
cellar,
doesn't
He
it?
snaps a couple of photos, some of which show the owner of the restaurant who was giving him a tour. In one photo, we see the restaurant owner on his laptop, who apparently was placing bids for more wines during an online auction. The boss takes a few more photos and then leaves the restaurant before calling it a day. The next morning, he's on his phone looking at his camera roll when he notices something odd in one of the pictures that he took. Isabel presents those images. Take a look.
So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is
Yep.
on his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took.
The fuck?
So we all see that. That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this
Right.
black Victorian dress.
Right, okay.
And
Right.
when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills. I've never seen anything like this, and I
Right.
cannot be alone.
I'm not sure if I'm convinced by this. Like, that could easily be edited because it looks too much, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you can obviously catch something like that, but again, it just seems too much. I don't know. It seems almost too good to be true. I just don't know. It could be real. It could be real, but I don't know. I just don't seem convinced. You just have to be there and just like take their word for it to believe that, because that's something really hard to believe, because people go look at that and think that is edited. You know what I mean? That's just a hard one to be convinced by.
On a Thursday night, somewhere in Florida, two friends decide to record themselves at a slumber party when something pretty creepy is captured. Both friends hadn't noticed anything peculiar in the video until one of their moms had seen the footage.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in
The
my
winking.
home.
Heather, the mother in question, is baffled by this footage, given that it took place inside her home, where other strange things have happened before. Occasionally, she would catch her dog looking at something that doesn't appear to be there, and other times, she would see her cat staring at a space that's completely empty. Now, although she thinks there might be an explanation for both common occurrences, she can't say the same for the following incident. This footage is unlike anything she's ever seen. It's late at night when this is captured.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home.
Closely between
Look
them,
between
okay.
them right now.
Oh, yeah, okay, that is weird. That one is weird, yeah.
What
How do you
was
explain
meant to be a
that?
fun little video has turned into a scene out of a horror movie. Without realizing it, both friends had caught something moving in the background. It appears briefly for just a split second.
Yeah, how do you explain
before
that?
exiting from view.
That's
Whether
weird.
a person or something else. No one had noticed it until the video was sent to Isabel's
Because that's
mother.
see-through as
It
well.
was shortly thereafter that both girls became aware of this mysterious figure. While it is uncertain as to what was captured, they can't help but think that something otherworldly was present during that.
Because that's not walking, that's
This one
floating.
continues to remain a mystery.
That's not walking. That was floating. See, something like that, I can't explain. You know, that was floating and it was see-through. How the hell do you explain that?
Now, this next video was recorded by a security guard who was on duty during the night of October 30th of 2012. The quality of the video may not be the greatest, but it's what happens in it that definitely makes up for it. The guard who took this was disturbed, to say the least. Although where they work is well known for strange happenings, the parking structure of a Costa Rican mall is the last place they would think of as being haunted. But this isn't surprising, as many visitors of this mall have caught footage of something strange in the parking lot.
Okay.
It's really the reason why most people don't like parking here at night. Even to this day, security guards are hesitant to patrol the parking lot at night, as stories and videos like this have left them pretty spooked. The year is 2012, and on this night, a security guard sees that one of the cameras inside the parking lot is sensing motion. The space is entirely empty, so there shouldn't be any movement going on.
Okay.
Not sure what's happening, the guard calls someone to check the space, but as they check, this happens.
Whoa. Eh? And he just disappears. What the hell? This is live as well. That's live. He's literally panicking now. He's shouting.
Correcto, correcto. Aquí salió algo raro. Mae,
That was weird. God, you can tell this is filmed in 2012. The quality, man. I'm always worried about the quality, I swear. It's so annoying. I want crisp. I need crisp. But that was weird.
Well, after
Okay.
a few seconds, it becomes apparent as to what was being picked up by the camera. A dark, shadow-like figure
Yeah.
appears out of nowhere. In a stealthy manner, the shadow inches closer and closer to the unsuspecting guard before suddenly vanishing in an instant. Although taken in 2012, visitors continue to report strange occurrences within this parking lot, and no doubt believe that the San Pedro Mall in Costa Rica is haunted through and through.
See, shadows that I see through. How to explain that? Like, those I can't explain. So I need someone to explain those ones because I can't.
Now, this next video comes from a woman named Kels, who in 2020 caught footage of something she can't explain to this day. The majority of her videos consist of her in front of a camera while doing tarot card readings. She's been doing this for quite some time now, but among all her videos, one in particular stands out from the rest. It was while doing a tarot card reading that Kels...
I have tarot cards actually now. I've already done it once.
I keep hearing stop. The music just stopped. Weird. Anyway,
Yeah,
I keep hearing
weird.
stop.
Let's go past that.
The fan just turned on. Okay, that's the message I'm getting. In order for you to go where you need to go, you need to stop where you are now and let spirit take over. With the Four of Wands card, I'm
Sure, we
definitely
couldn't
seeing that
ignore all the
there's
curses going on.
somebody waiting for you on the other side in love, but you also have opportunities coming in. Your spiritual journey. Your spiritual journey about to take a whole new level, a whole new turn.
This occurrence doesn't faze her, considering that this has happened many times before.
Yeah, it ignores it, yeah.
That she was able to get it on camera, despite the music stopping on cue and the fan suddenly turning on only seconds later. Kels does not think this was merely a coincidence, but rather someone or something trying to communicate with her. Everything that went on during this moment, according to her, was a sign.
I mean, it seems like it's a natural occurrence. Like, she did not even get scared once. Like, she was like, oh yeah, radio turns on. Yeah, that happens a lot. Oh yeah, like, the fans also turns on. Like, but let's ignore it. Let me just carry on talking, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like it's just a daily occurrence that this just happens.
The most disturbing thing is caught on camera. Now, although she was terrified to the point of being paralyzed by fear, she tries her best to film this incident, and for good reason. Getting this on camera would be the best evidence she's had so far in trying to prove that something
Best evidence,
isn't right with
okay.
her apartment. Her place is not what it seems, and it's for this reason that her children can't live with her. Things at home have gotten so bad that she fears for their safety, including her cats. In one video, Rosanna's cat does this.
Well, that sounds demonic. Very demonic. That's a demonic cat.
Rosanna's choice to keep her family away from this place is mainly due to this and many other occurrences. But as of recent, something's happened that's fully convinced her to keep not just the family away, but also herself.
Okay.
It's late at night when this is captured.
Okay, that's winning. Quite aggressively as well. That's quite aggressive. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I thought she's just going to turn and something's going to pop up. Jesus. Still talking a bookshelf. Whoa. The fuck? Okay, what is going on there? What is that?
Now, Rosanna states that during this moment, she had seen a shadowy figure appear right behind the door. Soon after, she began to black out. The entirety of this incident is without a doubt pretty freaky. But while it still remains inconclusive on what occurred that night, Rosanna is certain that she won't be staying here for long. Until she has the funds to find another place, Rosanna will continue to own this strange apartment and presumably capture more evidence of these happenings.
I was more concerned about the lighting effect. Like, what the hell was that about? That was weird. There was a lot of ones that were easy debunkable, but there was the shadow ones I can't explain. Those are the ones I really cannot explain. I need, like, Sean analysis, really. That's all I need. So you guys let me know that.